Welcome back everyone, this is Kylie from the CurlyCrafter, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys super amazing lemon DIYs that you could use for summer. I know this is a later video in the summer and I should have uploaded this earlier, but here it is. It's better late than never. And if you want to make any of these DIYs, make sure to stay tuned in this video because I will show you guys exactly how to make every one of them. So let's get started. My first DIY out of 3 is this super adorable lemon tray. I believe I got this wood piece on sale from Michael's. I think it was about $5 or $6. It was super cheap though from its original price. Basically what I'm doing is taking my foam brush and some Sunny Day paint from Apple Barrel and giving my piece of wood a nice coat and a very light coverage. I decided to do a light coverage of yellow on my tray because I did enjoy the pretty natural color coming through. After the yellow was completed onto my tray, I took some antique white paint from Apple Barrel and my foam brush and did a nice light rind on my lemon. After my antique white rind was completed, I wanted to do a second line on the inside. So for this rind, I just took some regular white chalk paint and went around on the inner part. After my rind was completed, I just took some of my Sunny Day and mixed it in with my white to create this lighter yellow color, and I just added some more detail on the inside. Then I took a darker yellow color that is also pretty light and just went around and did some shading inside each part. After that, I took some King's Gold paint from Apple Barrel, and then I also took a fan brush. With my fan brush, I dipped it into the golden color and dry brushed some streaks onto my lemon to give it some more definition. The last 2 things I did to paint this was take some more white paint coming from the inner circle and to the outer edges to give it more definition, and with some more gold I went through and added some seeds in my lemon. Now that I finished painting my lemon tray, I wanted to be able to use it and it to be functional. So what I did is I just took some matte Mod Podge in a bigger brush and just did a nice beautiful coat of Mod Podge on top of my tray so that if anything falls on it, it will be easy to wipe up and clean. I picked up these handles from Hobby Lobby when they were on sale. They were half off, and I believe I got them each for $2, originally priced at $4. So what I did is I just took some screws and drilled them into my piece of wood, and it gave it handles and it would be more functional as a tray. This piece of wood was originally a hanger, so I just removed the nautical rope, and then I also removed the barcode scanner. The last thing I did was paint the rim of my tray yellow and paint my screws to blend in with my handle, which was just a burnt umber color from Apple Barrel. My next super cute summery DIY is this fake lemonade jar. I thought it turned out super cute and it's perfect to use all summer long. In order to make my super sweet lemonade, I'm using this Dr. Crafty casting and coating epoxy resin for my lemonade. And I also have these 2 lemonade jars, but I decided to use the jar with the handle. The other things that I needed to make my super sweet lemonade were some gloves, some fake lemons, also some fake ice cubes, along with some fake strawberries. I got all of my fake food pieces off of Amazon for pretty cheap, but they were a little bit pricey if you could find the right thing. And what I used to color my lemonade was the yellow part of the Wilton Candy Colors. Inside of my Dr. Crafty epoxy resin kit, I got 2 separate cups for mixing my equal parts. I also got some hardener along with my resin. I have purchased this kit before and I still had 1/4 of a bottle in each of my resin and my hardener. So what I did is I already know that all my pieces would be equal parts. So what I did is I just emptied my bottle in 1/4 into this one container. First, I put in my resin because as soon as I would add in my hardener, it will start to heat up and set. So basically, I got all my supplies ready before mixing the hardener into my resin. In order to get it all in at the same time, I did 1/4 of the bottle and my mom put in a bottle while I began to stir. She also added in my yellow coloring so that I will keep a consistent motion. We decided to add 2 drops of the yellow color. I do believe that it was a little bit darker than I wanted to, so I feel like 1 drop was plenty, but if you are going to make this, you can make the color according to your preference. Immediately after she was done mixing, she evenly poured our resin mixture into our 2 glasses. I decided to do the one with the handle and she made one in the taller glass. So basically 1 1/4 part of hardener and resin will make about 2 cups of lemonade. After pouring, some resin got on the outside, but it is super easy to wipe off if you don't let it sit too long. It just comes right off with a damp paper towel or just a rag that you can wash. I was too anxious and I decided to add in my ice cubes early, but I did notice that I wanted some on the top, so later on I did fish out a few of them and wipe the glass clean once more. After I fished them out, I decided to move my cubes over to a piece of parchment paper so it did not stick to the paper plate. I wanted a lemon slice in my lemonade, but it just would not stay down towards the bottom, so what I did is I took that one out, and then in another slice I just added a little slit, and then I pressed my lemon slice down to the bottom to get some of the air out, and then it stayed underneath the liquid, and it looked beautiful when it was all complete. My final touch for inside my drink was just adding a few straws, and then I added back my ice cubes on top when my resin drink was completely dried. My last and final lemon DIY is this fresh squeezed lemonade book stack that I added in the kitchen along with some other lemon DIY pieces. And what I did in order to make this is I took some 3 Dollar Tree books that were the same exact size. I just removed the front covers. These books did have some letters engraved on the side of the case of the book, and I did not know what I would do to cover it, but all I did was add some lightweight spackling there. It did not work too well, so I don't even recommend doing it. But what I am doing is I'm just painting one of the books yellow, and I'm going to paint the other 2 with some white chalk paint. All I did to secure my books together was use my Surebonder hot glue gun and hot glue my books together in the order white, yellow, then white again. To embellish the side of my books, I just took some Dollar Tree burlap. It does come in other colors, I believe red and green and a few other ones. I believe they even have a darker brown color, which will be really pretty for fall. But what I'm doing is I'm just hot gluing this ribbon. After my ribbon is completely attached onto my piece, I am going to go through and do a few other ribbons on top of this. I decided to give my books a little more character and paint a few beads to make a little charm on some jute for my books. I thought it came out super cute. So basically all I'm doing is I'm painting 2 beads yellow. I have one that is white and I'm leaving 2 natural, so I will have 5 beads. Now that my beads are dry, I'm just going to take some of this jute and I string my beads on it and then create a tassel and attach it onto my book decorative piece. I also thought that my books needed something else on the top, so basically I just used a saw and cut the piece of wood in half. This is actually just a Dollar Tree circle ornament that I find all year round. I feel like it is perfect for many DIYs. So what I am doing is I'm just going to paint this as close as I can to look like a cartoonish lemon. I did decide to repaint my lemon after, and I did not film this because I didn't like the way it looked, but meanwhile I just added my vinyl letters onto my books that said fresh squeezed lemonade to complete my look. The last and final thing I did to my books before decorating with them was use one of my yellow artisan markers and add circles on the top. I thought this gave it a super nice touch. That is all for my super cute lemon DIYs. I hope you guys like this video, and if you guys like anything decorating, shopping, or crafting, make sure to subscribe to my channel and do not be afraid to turn on those post notifications and give this video a like. Bye everyone!